Okay guys, hello. Welcome back to the Yorkshire Rose. If you haven't watched the video already, before we do this game, it might be worth watching the video on different types of sail parts, just as a little refresher for you guys before watching this video. But today, what we'd like to do is play a game where we're going to build our own, design our own sailboat, okay? So what I want you guys to imagine is, I want you to imagine you're this poor chap or chapess here, stuck on a desert island, okay? So you're stuck here, you're stranded, and you have to build a sailboat to escape the desert island. In order to decide what sort of sailboat you're going to build, you're going to toss a coin. So to play this game, you're going to need a few things. Well, you're going to need three things. You're going to need a piece of paper, you're going to need something to colour with, whether it's pens or crayons, but something to colour in with, and you're going to need a coin. So here I've just got a quarter. Those are the three things you're going to need. So if you don't have them yet, pause this video, run and get a piece of paper, something to colour with, and a coin. In the comments section below, you'll find firstly the video on the boat parts, if you guys haven't watched that yet, but you also see the instructions there. So if you click on them, you can follow those instructions, okay, to keep up with the game. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read the instructions off my phone here. First question is, for what sort of sailboat is it going to be? Is it going to be a single hold sailboat, or is it going to be a double hold sailboat? I'm going to toss a coin. Heads, it's going to be a single hold sailboat. Tails, it's going to be a double hold sailboat, okay? Toss a coin. What have we got? Heads. So it's going to be a single hold sailboat. Now we toss another coin to decide what colour the hull is going to be. So we toss a coin. Oop. Dropped it. What does it say? It says heads. So according to this chart here, it's going to be a red hull. Okay, so let's draw that, a red hull. Like so. There we go. It's not the best looking hull in the world, but that looks kind of like a hull. Convincing? Almost. I'm sure your pictures are going to be much better. So, what sort of mast is it going to have? Is it going to have one mast, or is it going to have two masts? We're going to toss a coin to find out. So heads, it's going to be one mast. Tails, it's going to be two masts, okay? Heads again. So it's going to be a one-masted sailboat. Now, what colour is the mast going to be? Is it going to be yellow, or is it going to be green? Let's find out. It's going to be green. We've got tails. It's going to be a green mast, okay? So let's draw a mast up from here. There we go. There's the mast. Now, is the rudder, we can draw that on now. There's the rudder there. That's like, remember, like the fish's tail that helps control the boat through the water. Is the rudder going to be controlled by a tiller? It's like the stick thing. Or is it going to be controlled by a wheel? Let's toss the coin and find out. Heads, which means it's going to be controlled by a tiller. Now, what colour is the tiller going to be? Let's find out. It's going to be its tails, which means it's going to be purple. It's going to be a purple tiller, like so. Okay. Now, we already know that we have this big sail here. You can draw that on now. And it's the main sail, right? It's the main sail, excuse me, it's a windy day today. It's the main sail that will propel the boat. But we're going to toss a coin to decide what sort of sail we're going to have on the front of the boat. Apart from, we don't call it the front of the boat, we call it the bow of the boat. What sort of sail are we going to have up here? Are we going to have a jib, which is a nice little tiny triangular sail, a bit like the main sail? Or are we going to have a huge spinnaker type sail? Let's toss a coin and see what we're going to have, okay? Heads. which means we are going to have a small jib type sail. But what colour is it going to be? Is it going to be red or is it going to be orange? Let's find out. So heads, it'll be red, tails, it'll be orange. Tails, okay, so it's going to be an orange jib. Nice, beautiful orange jib, there we go. Orange jib. Can colour it in a little bit. Nice orange jib there. Wonderful. Okay, so what sort of centerboard are we going to have? Remember that centerboard is the board that comes down the center of the boat and stops the boat from drifting backwards or forwards. Let's find out what sort of centerboard we are going to have. If I get heads, it's going to be like a little thin centerboard, and if I get tails, it's going to be a long draft centerboard. So let's find out. Heads, a thin centerboard. Now what colour is it going to be? Is it going to be yellow or is it going to be green? Let's find out. Ah, it's going to be green. Fantastic. Okay. So, thin centerboard, like so. Or thin keel, it's sometimes called, keel or centerboard, and it's going to be green. We can colour it in like that. There we go. Okay, now finally, we'll have a little bit of fun. Is it going to be a Navy sailor sailing the boat with a pet dog sat on the port side of the boat? Or is it going to be a pirate sailing the boat with a pet parrot on the starboard side of the boat? Heads or tails? Heads. So it's going to be a Navy sailor with a dog sat on the port side. Okay, so now my drawing skills are really going to be put to the test. Navy sailor. I think Navy sailors generally will have a t-shirt like mine. Stripy blue and white t-shirt, like so. That's the t-shirt. I'm going to do a little stick figure now. There's that Navy sailor. Smiling. Like so. Yeah, just write that, smiling, because who wouldn't be happy to be escaping the island on a sailboat? And the dog, let's show the dog on the port side. So the dog's on the port side. We're talking about the what side of the boat when we're facing the front? We're talking about the left hand side, right? So the dog's going to be sat just about here. This is not the best picture of a dog you've ever seen, I'm sure, but I think it'll do. So here we are, little dog sat on the port side of the sailboat. So, what colour life jacket are they going to be wearing? Very important whenever we get on a sailboat that these people, the dog and the person, need to be wearing a life jacket. So what colour is it going to be? Is it going to be a blue life jacket or is it going to be a purple life jacket? Let's find out. Heads blue, tails purple. Heads, it's going to be a blue life jacket. Well, that's good because this person's already got a bit of blue, so we'll draw a little blue life jacket on there. And then on the dog as well, we can't let the dog go in the water without a life jacket. So there's the dog's life jacket in blue. Okay, so if you guys click on the link below, you'll see a list of all of these different features. Let me know how you get on, and please, please, please feel free to share pictures on our Google Classroom or on the YouTube channel, or have your parents email me your pictures of sailboats. I'd love to see what you guys get up to. I hope you're all well in Chicago. Greetings from Florida, and yeah, I hope you enjoy playing this game. Bye bye bye.